So we're doing another repressed message, whatever comes out. So I don't have a theme. I don't know what it is just yet. This one flipped out really weird. Made it a point to be upside down, which is interesting because it's coming out upright a lot lately. That Six of Pentacles came off as like wanting to give somebody something, but somebody specific. I did get a notion of love, doesn't have to be. So we got that Hanging Man in reverse, or sorry, yeah, the Hanging Man. Is it the Hanging Man or the Hanged Man on this one? Hanging Man in reverse. And the Five of Swords in reverse. So Hanging Man in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, and then that Six of Pentacles upright, that wanting to give card. So usually that Hanging Man would be like contemplating, thinking, something like that, realizing it's upside down, and then we got that Five of Swords, which is that, you know, stealing the swords before the battle card, but it's kind of upside down. I mean, again, that's sometimes it comes off as something different than like a theft, or like now, like it's, but there's like a thieving involved, but this is kind of coming off as like a, like the opposite of that. So like giving, and then I'm getting giving again off of that Six of Pentacles. But I'm also picking up a resistance, like an inability to give. And these cards are, they're like sticking together, making it a little difficult. Alright, let's see what this is. So now we've got Six of Cups in reverse. We've got the High Priestess in reverse. We have 1, 2, 3. So we need 2 more cards on this row. Everything's in reverse except for that Six of Pentacles. And now we have this Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, these cards. Wow. It's like I don't know how to handle cards, but it's not me. So definitely a repressed message to the point where I'm not even really 100% sure what it's about here. I have cards doing like magical things. They're like coming off the top of the deck and then like situating themselves right there on the bottom of the deck under a bunch of other cards. Here's the Hermit upright. Let's keep going. Maybe the second row will shed some light. We'll try to read the rows as the second row comes out and see if we can sometimes the Hanging Man upright comes off as like under somebody's thumb. And this one is, so Six of Pentacles again. I was gonna say it's in reverse, but it's not. Six of Pentacles upright, Seven of Wands in reverse, Hierophant upright. Thinking about it. And I'm picking this up as waiting for the right time. There's resistance on. There is somebody does want to give to someone. I think they either got the notion before and then like tried to walk away from it and then like couldn't walk away from it and got the notion again. Or they keep getting the notion and then they had to like stop and think about it because it was odd that it wouldn't leave them. I feel like I've picked up this energy before, but like in different words. But this Hierophant here is definitely like God's presence of timing. Okay, and this High Priestess in reverse is coming off as like them not knowing. They're not knowing this. So them not knowing the timing, them not knowing that God is choosing the timing, them diligently trying to work on something but not understanding the timing of it. And that something's not moving. it might be a labor of love I'm picking up from this card. Or it might be a person they're in love with that they can't communicate with. Now we got the Fool on the end, and then we have some extra cards here. So let's see what they are. And the Six of Cups is staring at me in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. There's a Six of Cups in reverse. You know what? We're going to take that card. The Unknown separated itself from the other deck, but we're not using that deck at the moment, so I'm not going to pull that card. I have other extra cards here. I have the Seven of Swords in reverse. I have the Nine of Swords in reverse. I have this Two of Cups upright, and then this Hermit in reverse. So we had the Hermit upright, and then we have the Hermit in reverse on these extra cards that came out. Yeah. Someone, I want to say wished for something. I don't see the wish on the table. What I see is the aftermath of that, the result of that, the ripple effect from that, of, hey, where's what I asked for? That's what I see here on the table. I see hey, what else do I have to do? I did this, and I did this, and I said I wanted this, and it said it was coming to me, and then I looked deeper, and I had to do something else, and I did that, and I wished some more, and you know, why am I still working? Because I don't see waiting. Why am I still working and nothing's happening? What's happening? So this Five of Swords energy, this Five of Swords in reverse and this Seven of Swords in reverse is giving me off this same energy. Yeah, and this, okay, so, and I feel like this Nine of Swords energy is kind of over here with like this death in reverse, and this Queen of Cups in reverse of like, we're getting tired. And it's about this Two of Cups. We feel like we're ready to start something new. That's what this is here. And like I said, this Seven of Swords is coming off of like this, as like this, this Seven of Swords in reverse coming off like this, the Five of Swords in reverse. But then you know what? We also have this Seven of Wands in reverse on the same. It's this conflict of what we're trying to do. So I think God is saying, well, you're not done yet. We know you've let go of a lot of things, ideas, like belief systems, people. We see this. You did it even naturally. You didn't have to go inside too much. We see that what you've done. But there's some things, where is it? There's some things that you're trying to take in with you that you can't. Okay, so this is the job. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is who's saying it, right? Yeah, I don't even think we need to go inside to figure this out. This should be natural with this Hermit in reverse. We should be like our intuition should be saying, let this person go, let this thing go. And we have the Six of Pentacles here, the Six of Cups in reverse with the Six of Cups in reverse. And if I'm not mistaken, we said that other Six of Pentacles was around here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. This whole thing here. We're pulling the third row now. But yeah, they're saying, no, you're not completely done yet. Yes, it's taken a long time. King of Pentacles. Sorry, Knight of Pentacles. Oh, someone might be building their money too. Look, what is this? It's the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is on the table 3 times now. Yeah. Total soulmate energy. It's upside down here, and then it's upright here on this second row, this resistance row. Resistance row. We know that this is a possibility. We know we're not getting it. God's saying you're on a timer. You have to do something first. You have to let some more things go first. There's an emotion attached to someone else, a person in the past. We have to put down our cup for that person. If we're trying to have a better relationship and we're trying to do it with a specific person from the past, God is saying no. That's not, I was going to say, in the cards. And for some reason I'm getting that off of this here. Look at this. Let go of the idea that money is involved. It's not. It could be for you, and it might be. And as I said, we're getting our money together, but God is saying that's not, the two don't go together. Don't be so eager. Not knowing is okay. Don't be so eager. I want another card on that row. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups in reverse. So this looks to me of like, I want this, not that. I want this, not that. And God's going, God, you know, if you don't take what you're given, you're not going to get given other stuff. This is about appreciation. This is God saying this has to be done in steps. This is layers of an onion. This isn't like you drop a rock on something and it's you know, and the ripple effects on the water are going to fix everything, you know. It's 5 of Pentacles in reverse on top of this 9 of Swords in reverse with this Queen of Cups in reverse with this Death in reverse. Yes. There's still lingering effects from stuff that we were in before that would cause the new thing to not be as good. This, again, stuff we're bringing. Stuff we're, yeah, here we got the Sun upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's at the end here. The Sun upside down with this 2 of Cups and this Fool energy with this Hermit upside down. And then I have the 2 of Cups as an extra card upright with the 6 of Pentacles. Is that not crazy? So yeah, I feel like the 6 of Pentacles is on the table 3 times. I feel like the 6 of Cups is on the table 3 times. One more deck of cards here. Yes, they're saying if we were to let you move forward with, as things are right now, you would not get what you want, and you know it. 6 of Pentacles in reverse again. 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we got 10 of Cups upright. We have the Chariot not moving. 3 of Wands. Now that's waiting. So before we were saying working, and we were getting tired of working, and they were saying you still have some more stuff to let go of. So maybe it's a possibility that there's supposed to be like this pause and then this like going forward again. A lot of times when you are healing, there is stuff to like that. Like you can't just do it all in one go. So you got to go Hermit in reverse, and then when you're ready, you got to go Hermit upright again, right? And then this helps you to get closer to what you're really desiring. And I've said it before in other readings that you can stop in degrees if you want. You could be like, all right, you know what? I feel like I'm healed enough. I don't want to do anymore, and then just meet somebody there. But if you wanted to keep going and 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 then reach, you know, like a level 10 relationship, then you could meet somebody there. Yeah, see, we had that cup, we had that Page of Cups. We said we needed to let go of that person from our past, that we were trying to bring this cup from our past. And then we said we were holding on to ideas of like money and things like that that aren't really part of relationships. I think that's what brought our 9 of Cups in reverse, because again, we can't focus on money and love's just going to be present, right? And then this Page of Cups here looks like someone who's focused on themselves. Not only that, but there's 2 cups here. I think of you and me, not just me. right? Not just someone else that I put on a pedestal who's not even around anymore. We don't do that. We got over that. God's like, not waiting, no waiting either. We do have to keep doing a little bit of work. Four of Cups. I don't want to. It's over here somewhere on the table too. I don't want to. I don't want to do any more work. Again, it doesn't have to be in succession. It doesn't have to be, we don't have to be working on several things at once. We don't have to be working on one thing after another. We can take breaks. It's okay. Again, that temperance, don't be in such a hurry. Don't rush it. Don't want to step into it unhealed and then draw in someone who's unhealed. We're not thinking of the consequences of that right now because we're thinking more about what we want and how we don't want to take the time to do it. We're doing the work. We just, you know, we want some kind of result. I think to a certain extent, and this deck might not want to talk anymore, but I'm getting the message, like, to a certain extent, I think the idea is that, like, waiting is part of the work, but not waiting, you know, being patient, the timing of it, like we said, understanding that when there is somebody else involved, that we're on their timing too. It's not just about us. Again, like we said, we're thinking about others now. It's not just us. We know what it looks like to get someone who's unhealed. We don't want to be healed and get someone who's unhealed. So we have nothing to do but be patient. It's just, you know, we would like to be, you know, fed something. But, you know, honestly, whoa, a bunch of stuff just went on the floor. So this King of Pentacles flipped over, right? And when I said fed something, I feel like all these cards are representative of fed something. I've got some on the table and some on the floor. So let me go get the ones that are on the floor. And I will say that the notion that I got when I said fed something was like Mr. Right Now. So instead of Mr. Right, we have Mr. Right Now. Right? And I feel like sometimes we could get stuck with this person. This is Death in reverse for a second time now. This is Temperance again. Was it worth it? Was Mr. Right now worth it? Or could we have waited for Mr. Right? The High Priestess in reverse is, you wouldn't actually know that without doing it. You'd have to, like, literally date. And you could still go into that as the Queen of Cups, and you could do that and still not get the Two of Cups. This is the Two of Cups upside down. And you could even end up with this person who's not just dating you, but possibly dating someone else, an immature energy who's just there, or even, you know, someone who's just not there for you necessarily in Cups form, but maybe they're for you in Pentacles form, or, you know, even somebody who, you know, isn't willing to take the relationship like further than like where it starts, or where maybe perhaps I was going to say it ends, but more importantly where it stops, right? And sometimes you can't even have a conversation about it with certain people. You've started this now. Again, we went with Mr. Right Now, not Mr. Right. We have the Six of Wands, which is our victory card, and usually that's when we start waiting for the right thing. We start looking for the right thing. We start we start valuing what we're trying to draw towards us and who we are and what we're bringing. We can avoid these tower moments of let me start over again, or let me move from Mr. Right Now to Mr. Right, right? Because we can make that decision anytime we want. If we want to deal with Mr. Right Now, we might show up with this King of Wands, right? But Mr. Right Now isn't necessarily going to bring love. He might bring love to others. Again, we saw it over here, but we wanted it for us. We wanted them to bring this. That's not Mr. Right Now. I mean, Mr. Right Now could become Mr. Right, but again, I feel like you're rolling the dice and it's luck. Right? Again, that person would had to have like gone through the healing and understood the timing of the situation to bring both cups. So I guess if this is you, this reading is saying keep working on it, that you're doing the right thing. The delay is not because you know, you're not doing the right thing, and the delay isn't because you haven't done enough. It's just that there is more to be done, and sometimes it goes a little bit slower than you think because you feel like maybe it's not, like things aren't moving, or someone's not healing, or like I said, things aren't moving in a direction, but they're just very slowly. And we don't necessarily divvy out periodic rewards in this process, because what it would look like is a bunch of failed relationships. Again, it would be a bunch of Mr. Right Nows or Mrs. Right Nows, which again are not who we asked for. And yeah, sometimes it might be fun, but again, I'm getting the opportunity or the ability, maybe even the propensity to get stuck in Mr. Right Now or Mrs. Right Now and never be able to move towards that Mr. or Mrs. Right. And sometimes that's why you're protected for having that relationship, that Temperance and that Hierophant over there, because they don't want you to get stuck. You deserve better. You were promised that. And this is why you kind of sit sometimes and it's like, again, like working, not waiting, but nothing's happening, but things are happening, but you don't feel it. You don't understand. You're like, is this real? Is someone really coming? And the answer is yes, they are. But they're coming healed. They're bringing this for you and for them. So they're coming balanced, and they're coming without the drama. And it's going to be, I was going to say an epic party, which is funny because I don't usually talk like that, but that's what it is. You just don't know it. You just can't see it because you don't realize what other healing that you're going to do to bring in the thing that you've been wanting. You've been consistent about it. You don't really need to worry about it. You don't need to know what the components of the sun are. You just need to not get in your own way. Just keep doing what you're doing until we meet again.